Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to the Czech Republic, to deliver her remarks.
Vaše excelence, dámy a pánové, vzácní hosté, paní velvyslankyně Kensi Dvi Ekaningsich nyní pronese svoji zdravici.
His Excellency Mr. David Müller, Director General of the European Union and Foreign Trade, Ministry of Industry and Trade. His Excellency Mr. Victor Vojtko, Chair of Indonesia Czech Interparliamentary Group. Yang saya sayangi, Bapak Andika Permata, my good friend from Jakarta, Mr. Andika Permata, representative from the provincial government of Jakarta, Excellencies, ambassadors, heads of missions, our distinguished partners, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor for me to welcome you tonight on this auspicious event to commemorate the 29th anniversary of Indonesian independence. I would like to extend our utmost appreciation to our guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. David Müller and His Excellency Mr. Victor Vojtko. The reception tonight is not only to commemorate Indonesia's anniversary of independence, but also a celebration of the enduring friendship and growing cooperation between Indonesia and Czechia. It has been more than 5 years since I embarked my journey as Indonesian Chief of Mission in Prague, and I have been proudly witnessed flourishing bilateral relations in political, economy, socio-cultural, education affairs, etc. I am pleased to share my observation that in recent years there has been a remarkable growth in trade and investment. In 2023, our bilateral trade reached a significant 32% increase from the previous year. And in investment, the number is also surged. Czech investment to Indonesia is mostly in real estate, industrial estate, and energy sectors. But it's important to note that those numbers were not reflecting the real potential. There are still more opportunity and potentials of cooperation that need to be further explored. I also would like to underline the Czech government's new policy to recruit interns from Indonesia through the internship program Project Indonesia. These students will be doing their internship program in sectors related to engineering and industry. Their presence here is expected to contribute to the economic growth of the country. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in the field of defense cooperation, our bilateral ties are very strong. And last year only, our leaders have expressed their commitment to strengthen the defense cooperation with a special focus on technical cooperation and capacity building. On that note, I'm delighted to welcome the participants of Czech companies in the Indo-Defense Forum Expo that's scheduled to be convened in Jakarta early 2025. I encourage them to also make good use to the event to explore new opportunities and partners in Indonesia. Excellencies, the last core area of cooperation is socio-cultural and educational. Cultural and educational exchanges is the heart of our P2P, people-to-people connections. They have been also intensified by parliamentary and official visits, especially with the establishment of Indonesia-Czechia Parliamentary Friendship Group. Regular bilateral consultation, such as political and security joint consultative forum, and joint commission meeting, as well as exchange programs between universities and schools, and also cultural events. I would like to applaud the cordial relations between our two countries, not only at the national level, but also between the local governments, through the establishment of the sister city cooperation. We had, for the first time in the history of our bilateral diplomatic relations, the first sister city cooperation between the city of Yogyakarta and Luboka nad Vladavu of the South Bohemian region that was signed only last year in the month of, this year only in the month of May. And there will be similar cooperation, I hope, between Jakarta and the city of Prague. There has been an intense discussion between a representative of Jakarta and also the office of mayor. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the relationship between Indonesia and Czechia is a shining example of what we can achieve through cooperation, understanding, and mutual respect. Indonesia and Czechia are both democratic countries that uphold human rights principles and rule of law. Both countries have made positive contributions and actively played an important role in maintaining peace and security, stability in the region. As we continue to build our shared values and common goals, I'm confident that our partnership will reach a new height, that is to achieve mutual prosperity and sustainable development for our future generations. And with that spirit of friendship and cooperation for this special evening, I'm delighted to present you. Our theme is From Jakarta with Love, or Enjoy Jakarta and Prague, a showcase of Betawi's art and culture, the multicultural ethnicity from the capital city of Indonesia. We will be featuring a fashion show, dances, musical performance from our talented artists who just flew from Jakarta all the way to Prague just to perform in front of my good friends here. And not to mention, of course, our proud culinary tradition, which I invited all of you to enjoy together. I hope you will stay until the end. And doufam zes navi justanete až do zbytku večera. Přeji vám všem krásný večer. Terima kasih, děkujeme.
Your Excellency, Madam Ambassador, dear Ensi, great pronunciation, by the way. That's something I need to mention at the very beginning. You've been here for 5 years, and your Czech seems to be really good. I would love to have such accent in Indonesian, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, Madam Ambassador, Excellencies, distinguished guests, Mr. Chairman, members of Indonesian community. It's an honor to be here, second year in a row, standing in front of you and having the chance to speak on the occasion of the Indonesian Independence Day anniversary. It's really a true honor. I would first like to apologize the absence of Minister of Industry and Trade, Josef Sikela. As you probably mostly know, he's been recently kind of focused, preparing for his new duties, being the Czech Republic nominee for the commissioner within the European Commission. And it's worth mentioning that he's a big fan of strengthening our ties with Southeast Asia and Indonesia as well. It will be great to have him in commission, taking into account his portfolio, as he's going to be responsible for international partnerships. A lot has changed in the last year, and will also change in a few weeks. The new capital of Indonesia, Nusantara, was officially inaugurated, and the news, and I was, to be honest, a little bit surprised, but the news made it to all major Czech news outlets. It's really impressive work. Congratulations. And I know that projects like these, they don't happen often. They happen once in 50 years, once in a century. And the construction and moving of government offices to Kalimantan will be a huge endeavor for sure. And I hope that in the future Czech companies and Czech technologies will participate in making this new smart city, new capital, vibrant metropolis. Your new president, Prabowo Subianto, will take over the government in about 2 weeks, if my informations are correct. And we in the Czech Republic, or especially within a ministry I am representing, are preparing for the change in the seat of the minister. There are changes everywhere, as we all know, if we look beyond the borders of Czech Republic, Indonesia, or Europe. The world seems to be becoming a bit more unsettled and complicated place. The good thing is that the cooperation and partnership and friendship between Czech Republic and Indonesia is getting stronger and stronger. And especially in the times of uncertainty, the fact that we can rely on traditional, stable and friendly partners is of essence. And that cooperation is becoming stronger and stronger on every level. Now I wanted to talk for a few minutes about trade, because I'm representing the Ministry of Industry and Trade. But Madam Ambassador basically told already everything about the surging numbers and the fact that the mutual exchange and investment are growing. They've been growing quite a lot during the last couple of years, but from our perspective, it's not enough. We believe that we can do more, and we should do more. As Madam Ambassador pointed out, there is definitely potential to do more across many areas. Defense was already mentioned, but we believe that we can strengthen our ties in topics like energy, smart cities, healthcare, waste and water management, and many others. We believe that we are still at the very beginning of strengthening our mutual ties. And one specific project I would like to highlight, but it was again mentioned already as well, is the fact that the Czech Republic launched quite recently a project focused on attracting Indonesian talent to the Czech Republic. And we've been really happy that we can run this type of project. It's fairly unique, and we are really glad that we can cooperate in this specific sector, specifically with Indonesia. In terms of overall business cooperation, Ministry of Industry and Trade is in charge of Joint Economic Committee. That committee was convened for the last time last year in Jakarta in October. And we are really looking forward to hosting Indonesian delegation in Prague next year. I don't want to be too long because I assume that we are all looking forward to enjoying the program, dances, songs. What I really appreciate about Indonesian culture is how vibrant, colorful, and joyful it is, and I'm really looking forward for the rest of the program for tonight. So that brings me to the end. Thank you again for being here. Meetings like this and opportunities like this are a perfect way how we can get to know each other better, how we can strengthen our ties, and how we can strengthen our cooperation. We at the Ministry of Industry and Trade, and I took a note that there are quite a few other representatives of government, stay at your disposal to support these activities. I'm looking forward to having a chat with as many of you as possible during the evening. Enjoy today's program and have a great evening. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Madam Ambassador, dear Kenzie, first of all, I would like to thank you for the invitation to be here. It is a great honor for me to be able to have a very short speech today, because I don't want it to be too long. What to talk about? We live in a challenging world right now. There are many big changes, security situation, climate change, technology development, huge inequalities between global north and global south. And all these challenges are reshaping the world as we know it. And especially in these times, it is crucial to develop strong bonds between nations that share common values, that value democratic principles, and are friendly and want to keep peace. and so forth, even though we are geographically distant countries, I think we share a lot, and we definitely should develop our bonds and ties further, as was already mentioned. And we can discuss the economic ties, we can discuss education, cultural exchanges, and all the things, but it has already been mentioned here. But we are here right now to celebrate the occasion of the 79th anniversary of independence of Indonesia. We Czechs value our independence as well, so we are very keen that you celebrate your independence too. And because we are here to celebrate, it also means that we have an opportunity to meet each other, not as nations, but as persons. And all the international relations, according to my 20 years experience in that field, are at the end relationships between people. So let us use this opportunity to develop these relationships. Use the celebration not only to drink and enjoy the culture, but also to really strengthen the bonds and ties. Even though we are geographically distant, we can be close in that sense. Thank you very much for your attention.
We cut the cake together on my card. All right, Excellencies, ready? Okay, on my count. In 3, 2, 1. Let's give a round of applause. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. This masterpiece of Jakarta's talented local designer. And for this first one, we will show you 3 kinds of Betawi traditional wedding attire, which are rias bakal, rias gede, and also busana orang tua pengantin.
Myslíme si, že móda je jednou z nejúčinnějších forem, jak vás zaujmout. A proto v rámci dalšího programu shlédneme módní přehlídku Abang None Jakarta, která představí nejzajímavější díla talentovaných jakartských návrhářů.
So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Abang None Jakarta with Betawi wedding attire by sanggernusantara.com. Siap.